Hey guys! So I'm here today. I'm super excited to be sharing with you one of my first holiday videos. It is December 2nd, so I'm super excited. And I have 10 items that I am not going to buy this holiday season. And I thought this was really important to do an anti-haul because there's just so much stuff being put out. And it's overwhelming, so I'm going to share with you what I am not going to buy. To be honest, I feel like the Grinch doing this video, but it's okay. And honestly, this Christmas year, I feel like I'm not really asking for any makeup. Black Friday was just a few days ago, and I honestly didn't buy any makeup products or skincare because I have so much to get through, and I think it's really important to get through your collection before you buy. My first one is the Huda Beauty Retrograde palette. I just think this has way too many pastels, personally, and pastels I feel like don't really show up that well on my skin color, and I just don't know because I feel like that's kind of bringing it back to the 80s and stuff, and I just am not into that. There's other palettes on the market that I would use. I would never use that palette that often for it to be worth the cost. My next one is the Hourglass Palette for the holidays. They bring these out every year, and they're $80, which is so much, and you get such a small pan. Like, I've seen this in person before, and it's literally like this big, and the pan sizes are like this big. And someone did the math calculations per gram, and there's literally like a quarter size amount of product in there, and that's like literally nothing. So if you do want to spend your money on the Hourglass powders, I would say buy the full size one. I personally have that one and I love it, and I think that one is worth the money. It's a little high, but you get a lot of product in it compared to the holiday palettes. So my next one is the Drunk Elephant kit. For some reason I cannot find this selling online anymore or Sephora, but I looked at it and it was literally like, what was it? It was like a $600 value, and you would pay like $350 or $250, and you get literally every product in the Drunk Elephant line as well as the little fridge. And I saw a fridge at Walmart the other day for Black Friday, and that was only $20. So I don't know. I just think that is way too high for skincare. I don't know. I would buy maybe one product from them, but I would not be solely using their brand. So my next one is the Novena Palette 3. I think she came out with 3 of them, and there's a few different ones. One's like more bluish tone, and then one's more the rainbow. And I personally wouldn't buy any of those. One, because they're kind of expensive, like I've said in many of the other products, but also just the color scheme. With colors like those, it's really hard to find colors that blend well together, or you're just going to be making rainbow looks every day. So I don't know. I know rainbow palettes are really big right now. They're still really big. I'm just not really for it. I have one rainbow-ish palette, and that's good enough for me. And I just feel like on the market there's so many. So if people buy them, I feel like they just won't use them as much as they think they would. I've heard a lot of people like, yeah, I'll buy that and use it. And then I'm like, I really don't think so. But that's my opinion. Yeah, overall, I just would not buy the Novena palette, the 3rd edition, more just because there's a lot of colors in there, and I love neutrals, and I feel like a lot of people are like that because the neutral palettes always sell out. So yeah, I'm just going to be passing on that one as well. My next one is NARS times, I do not know how to say this word. It's a person, nothing against the person, but I just would not buy this palette. It's the NARS times Bart Shaland. I just personally would not buy this palette because it's literally all sparkles. I would just not buy this palette because it's literally all sparkles, and yeah, it looks really pretty for the holidays, but how often are you going to use it? Because I've had in my mind before that, oh, I'll just pair it with a neutral palette and I'll go back and forth, and I hate going back and forth. I'm kind of lazy with that stuff, and I just like using one sole palette on its own and getting the full look I need. And I feel like a lot of people are like that, and we all have the idea that we're going to just be jumping through palettes, but half the time we don't have time to do that, and half the time we don't want to do that. So I wouldn't want to buy that and then not get any use out of it. So I'm going to be passing on that one for the holidays as well. My next one is, I didn't even think they'd do this, but it's Cheetos times Riley Rose. Also, do not know who that is, and I don't watch that person. So nothing against them at all, but I would just not buy that palette. I do not want to buy anything that correlates with food, I guess. I know they have like a hamburger palette out and stuff like that, and that's fine, I guess. Donut palettes are fine. Those are better than hamburgers. Stuff that's like super greasy foods or stuff like that, I just feel weird having makeup and stuff like that correlates with that. I know there's no like Cheetos in theirs or anything, but I just feel weird that they're collaborated. Like that's the weirdest collaboration I feel like I've ever heard of. And I'm not here for that. And I'm not gonna buy it. I do, however, love my like orangey tones and stuff. I do have a Huda Beauty Obsessions palette that is orange tone and stuff, but it's not collaborated with Cheetos or have any reference to food, so I will keep using that one. My next one is the Marc Jacobs bronzer. They come out with cute packaging though, and the bronzer low-key does look nice, but paying $50 for one bronzer when I have my paying $50 for my Too Faced bronzer that I am obsessed with, or Kat Von D bronzer, those work so well. Like I have that on today. I have a mixture of the Kat Von D one as well as the Too Faced one, and I love that. And I just do not think paying $50 for one bronzer is worth it. My next one is, this might be weird because I did do a video of Lush products, but I will not be buying Lush products at all this year because I went kind of haywire and bought a whole bunch of stuff, but I just don't use them as often as I thought I would, and I just think they're kind of expensive for what they are. They are nice for every once in a while to treat yourself, but overall, I don't know, I feel bath bombs are a little overrated right now. I looked up a lot of stuff about Lush, actually, and I heard about how some of the ingredients in there are not good for you and how they kind of just fake the naturalness of it. I don't know. I'm just not going to be part of it, and I will buy from them occasionally, but overall, I don't get as much use as I thought I would, buying like a whole bunch, and it lasted me way too long. Like this haul that I did literally, I think 3 years ago, I still have products from those, and I think they're too expensive for what they are, and they basically just go in your water. And yes, a lot of them are nice because they have like natural oils and stuff in them, and I don't know, I'd rather spend some money on some lotion and get some good lotion instead of spending a high price on stuff that just goes in your bath water that you use for like 10-20 minutes. So yes, I will not be buying those this year from any store, bath bombs or anything like that. So not specifically Lush, but I will just overall not be buying bath bombs. And then my last one, guys, you guys know how I feel about her, but I will not be buying the Jaclyn Hill highlighter. I already have so many highlights that I really could not buy any more highlights right now and have them last through my entire lifetime. I have a really pretty one on right now from Anastasia, and I just really don't need any more highlighters in general, and I definitely don't want to be buying from that brand just because of all the chaos that's already gone through, and I don't know. Yeah, just overall, I'm not going to buy that, and I feel like I've seen half and half. Like, some people are super excited, diehard fans of hers, and some people are just like, it's a highlight again. Nothing too big. And considering she still has the two from Becca, the Champagne Pop and the Prosecco Pop, I just don't think she should be trying highlighters, and I think she should try to be getting into more, like, maybe eyeshadow palettes because that's what everyone's into right now, and she does a lot of tutorials on her channel, so I think those would be good. So I'm just not going to be buying from that brand, and specifically the highlighter for these holidays. So I hope you guys liked watching. Please comment down below if you guys have any products that you will not be buying, because I would love to know. Let's all be Grinches together and be very thoughtful when we buy makeup and skincare, because if you guys are watching these videos, I'm pretty sure you guys have a whole bunch of makeup and skincare at home, so it's definitely good to get through some of that stuff. Because I know each holiday I always buy a whole bunch of stuff, and I just never can get through it the entire year. If you guys have seen, I have pictures of all the skincare I have. I don't even have enough room to take a picture of all the makeup I have, but I will put a picture up here of all the skincare I have, and I just can't get through that. So I'm going to have to stop buying everything that I want, even when it's on sale, because I'm a sucker for sales, and I'm going to get through all of that within the next 2 years, hopefully, and not buy any more, unless I really need backups of my old ones that I already like. I'm just going to be more thoughtful this year and this next year on things I buy, especially makeup and skincare, and I hope you guys do the same. So I hope you guys liked watching this anti-haul for the holidays of 2019, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys!